Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
This is a message directly from the desk of General Violent J. By way of the emergency broadcast system. Mayday. 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 On the front lines, JCW has now officially gone to war. The enemy, any boring, lame, or corporate wrestling company around the world. Our mission's objective is simple: to continue bringing freedom and freshness to pro wrestling by way of JCW Lunacy every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Not only for the Juggalo Nation, but for all true wrestling fans around the world. And what better way to kick off this mission than with 3 massive strikes on the enemy? The first initial phase of battle will be Phase 1 air offense bombings. The location chosen for Phase 1 is the JCW Arena, also known as Harpo's in Detroit, Michigan. May 22nd, doors, 7 p.m. wartime, 8 p.m. or 2000 hours. The second initial phase of battle will be Phase 2, ground assault tactics. JCW will feature its most powerful men and women on the ground in battle. Heavily trained soldiers and athletes. We're talking demolition, smashing teams and brigades capable of any and everything. The chosen location for Phase 2 is the Vault, located in Saginaw, Michigan. May 23rd, doors 7 p.m. wartime, 8 p.m. or 2000 hours. The third initial phase of battle will be Phase 3 advanced weapons and specialized training experts. The agreed upon location for Phase 3 is Greywall Hall in the state's capital of Lansing, Michigan. Wartime 7 p.m. JCW will unleash its special forces and hand-to-hand combat specialists. Men and women regarded as the sports elite, the Green Beret, Navy SEALs, and Delta Force level scholars of professional wrestling. Citizens, in these crucial times of war, we are looking for volunteers to help our cause simply by coming out, showing your support, and enjoying JCW Lunacy Live and on YouTube every Thursday at 7 p.m. Remember, all 3 of these shows are indeed absolutely free. However, some selective bomb-ass seating is available for purchase. We cannot do this without your help. We are fighting this war every day for your freedom to continue enjoying JCW Lunacy. And it's not an easy fight. We seriously need you to bring recruits, friends, families, fucking strangers. Bring everyone, even the roaches that live in your home. JCW needs all the help we can get if we're going to survive, let alone win this war. Please help spread our name on your social medias. Post this very commercial. And again, please bring as many soldiers as you possibly can with you who also appreciate dope-ass impact professional wrestling. Do this for us, and we can and will absolutely win this war. As a family, together. Emergency broadcast over.
What's up, fam? It is Monday night, and you know what that means. That means you've got me, you've got Weird Bob, and you've got EC Juggalo here at Strange Suspicion. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful Monday. EC, how was your weekend? Uh-oh.
Sorry.
There you go. I thought it was me.
No, it was me. I had my mic muted for the commercial. It went by pretty fast, but you know, got to get my car pass and my other tickets. I didn't get my gathering ticket yet, but I'm not too worried about that one yet.
Which tickets did you get?
The car pass and the 2 Fago Armageddons for Thursday and Saturday.
So there was like different car passes, right? There was like a couple different options.
Yeah. The car pass, the actual car pass, that's the one that you can camp right next to your, campsite and everything. And then there was a half price one where it's almost like a big parking lot area. I'm pretty sure that they'll let you camp out there, but it's just basically closer parking lot area from the actual parking lot itself, because I don't know if y'all got to check out those videos that I sent y'all last night, but I couldn't sleep. Of course, I was so excited, being able to get that car pass, because that was one of the main things that I really needed and wanted. And then, of course, the bonus was getting the Fig Armageddons. But as I was just scrolling through Facebook, there was a guy that just so happened to visit the actual site of the gathering, and he was just walking around with his dogs, recording and everything like that. But it just seemed pretty spread out. So I think there's going to be a lot of walking involved, and yeah, just hopefully we can stay hydrated, and we can make that long trip.
Bob, can you go do that
from
again?
Point A to Point B.
Sorry about that, AC. Can you show what you just showed again, Bob?
What?
Can you show what you were just on before the car pass thing? When you under the tickets and you're showing like the car passes, see like that's sold out.
Sold out.
Yeah, sold out. Starfield.
Yeah, so so that's the half price one, and of course that one sold out too. But it was just to basically, like I said, get you a little bit closer to the actual gathering, because they don't even show it on the map. You know what I mean? The parking lot. So it's pretty wild.
Supposed to be a shuttle or something.
Yeah, I mean, once they start talking about shuttles and stuff, it's like, oh wow, that's quite of a little haul. But I mean, that it's great for people, for having that shuttle. I mean, like saying that's the awesome thing that ICP, and Rob and everybody that's involved with the gathering themselves, that for them to create that idea for the shuttle, because there are a lot of people that can't walk a lot of, and especially like handicapped people, things like that.
Right.
People with a lot of items, bags, maybe they might just have just a lot of merch that they just want to go drop off at their car and, just zoom right back. So maybe there's like a shuttle coming in and then there's a shuttle coming out, that type of deal. Maybe I have no idea, but maybe of course we'll get more information as we get closer to it. But I'm super hyped.
There's probably going to have to be someone in that motherfucker all day long. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's 24/7. They said.
Yeah, or like 2 or 3 shuttles or something. Sorry, guys, I haven't been feeling well. Last night I started coming down with some bullshit. So sorry.
I think you got.
Sorry to hear that, Bob.
I was
Hope you
telling
feel
him
better,
I think
homie.
it's from being in like close proximity to all those people in the van for like, because he did. I looked it up. It was like 5,000 miles, and it said on Google that like the safest amount of time, like a safe amount of time to travel that long is like 14 days or something like that. And he did it in 6 days. So I'm sure like took a toll on your body, right?
Your body, and then of course just each event itself, just different people from different states, of course just different sicknesses that are in those states. Not saying that people are sickly, but that the juggalos are sickly, but just, I mean, you never know, if somebody might have the sniffles at one event and just think, oh, I'll be all right, and of course it just kind of just starts spreading, amongst the juggalos themselves, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, you have the jugga flu.
Yeah, I knew it too. No, so he has the Jugga flu, but he has the Jugga wrestler flu. And when I picked him up, Barnabas, you could hear it. I could hear that Barnabas was like coming down with something, or like had allergies, or because I was like, "Are you sick?" Like immediately, and he was like, "No, I'm not sick." But you could hear, when you can hear someone talking and they're sick, and you like hear it through their nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like he was stuffed up.
I wanted to answer this question too.
Yeah, Bigfoot, hold on, we're answering you right now. He said he doesn't like being ignored. Goodbye. It's in Max Creek, Missouri, by the Ozarks.
We were coming to you. Well, I don't blame you. We weren't ignoring you, bud.
Right? Maybe the outbreak was chasing the sugar and didn't have an appetite. Yeah, the outbreak's pretty badass. I'll just put it out there. They are pretty badass. I'm like super impressed with them as a tag team, not only because of like their wrestling ability, but also because of their like ability to stay in character and like move their bodies like that.
Yep.
And the faces they make, you know what I mean? The makeup, everything. It's It's like a lot of effort that they put into that.
Well, we're sending you healing vibes, Bob. Whoop whoop. Hope you feel better, homie.
Dan, Bob.
It seems like right at this time of night, like last night too, I like just can't. But I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you were supposed to be on a podcast last night, right?
What's that?
You were supposed to be on a podcast last night.
Yeah, like I couldn't
You
even.
were sick. That's the guy right there. That comment right there. That's
gotcha. I pretty much like slept all night, and then I pretty much like slept all day, and I don't know.
And all night and all day.
I'm feeling a little bit better. It didn't get any worse, so that's good. Like I feel like, you know how when your like body's like sore and you get that cough, like it's kind of like right there, but I don't think it's gonna get any worse, hopefully. So I'll stop.
It's good that you're here though, Bob. I'm glad you're on the live. I'm glad you're back. I was not so great at doing what you do with the lives. I did my best.
We tried.
I did my very best. But I'm no weird Bob. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's okay.
See? He's already on it.
There's only one Bob.
That's right. There's only one Bob, and that's Weird Bob. Shout out to you, Weird Bob, for traveling all that way. I was going to ask you a few questions just to be silly. I want to ask you a question just to be silly. Who's the stinkiest wrestler in the van?
Jeez. Man.
Did you say Jeeves or did you say G's?
No, I said.
It sounded like you said
he said it like this, but he covered his mouth, you know, that way he wouldn't. Yeah,
Jeeves is not stinky. I know.
He don't want to out anybody.
Well, I mean, it's always fucking Stephen Flo's fault. So I'm gonna say Stephen Flo was a little.
Stephen Flo.
It's a little musty.
Wow. Who's the
It's the grunge. It's the grunge in him.
It's grunge, yeah. He's grungy as fuck, man.
Which one had the best taste in music?
Like my standards, or
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, you could automatically say Luigi Primo for him.
or did anybody listen to anything that you were like, what?
So
you didn't think they listened to that?
So I guess me and Cocaine, we share a lot of like the same playlist. Like I literally thought my phone was connected to the radio when he was driving. But like we listened, like my playlist was all over the place. I kind of played a playlist that like I thought everybody would like something. There was like Ghost Main on there. There was like some old Ouija. There was old ICP. There was, everything, like metal to classical. It was all over the place. Okay. But yeah, I would say probably Cocaine and Barnabas. We all kind of had the same like style and music. We like that industrial metal rap. You know what I mean? Like the only person music I didn't like was Jeeves.
Jeeves?
Yeah, he obviously
does musical taste.
He's like a 16-year-old girl in like 2008 or something. I don't know.
Hey. Hey, what are you talking about?
What? No, I mean, his
in your opinion, I mean,
his music style, like he doesn't.
Oh, here's a question. Deep Cut Podcast. Who is the most chill?
Wrestler. Yeah.
In the van with you that you know of.
I know Stephen Flo was real fucking chill, man. Real chill. Like it was hard to get 2 words out of him, but he didn't complain. He was always smiling. He was always there. Like when you said his name, he always was answering. He was super chill. So
what do you think is the strangest thing since I'm strange and I'm your girl? What was the strangest thing you witnessed on your trip?
Oh.
Where you were like, what am I looking at? You know what I mean?
I don't know I don't know, nothing strange that really happened that I remember. I mean, I don't know if I can talk about it, but
Okay. Then don't.
the thing with Zach was pretty strange.
The thing with who?
Zach? Yeah.
Oh, Zach Amico?
Yeah, that kind of sucked for him, but I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Don't talk about it.
But I don't know. I was trying to remember if I saw. Well, I think like the New Mexico day, we were like standing outside, like we're all like everybody was like on the side, and there was like a couple of crackheads like just trying to fight with people that I saw, and there was like some guy yelling at them and shit. Like I don't know. I didn't really know what was going on because I was busy, but that was pretty strange.
Were there any scary moments? Was that a scary moment or?
A scary moment was when we almost hit the back of a semi. When we were driving. That was pretty scary. So
that's pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, I don't think we were going to, but it seemed like it. So,
well, obviously you weren't driving, right?
No, I was. Okay, I'll tell a little about the story. I won't say who was driving because I really don't know his name, but so someone was driving.
I don't either. I know who you're talking about.
They were associated with JCW, and they were from the same state I am. So I knew they weren't a very good driver automatically because of where they said they were from. I was like, oh shit, they're probably going to suck as a driver. I went to sleep.
Yeah, because Michigan drivers suck.
I mean, some of them do. Some of them don't. Some of them
drive
do.
too fast.
Depends on where you're from. If you're from where he was from, yeah, you're probably going to suck as a driver because it's nonstop fucking cars and blah, 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 blah. So you're just nonstop go, 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 go. So he was nonstop go, go, go.
17.
We were doing about 100 miles an hour on the freeway, hitting bumps, and everybody's heads bouncing off the top of the van and shit, and fucking like getting rocked around. It was a little crazy, and yeah, like I was kind of doing like nodding out like a drug addict sleeping. And I was like, you know, like this hanging onto the chair, like trying not to run into the person next to me, like sleeping. Next thing I know. See, Geetha Gox, she's calling us out. But anyway,
what?
She called us out.
Who called us out?
We already said who it was, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I woke up to everybody screaming, and I screamed also. I was like, ah, fuck, we're gonna die. Like, so it was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
Oh, that's funny. Sounds like, oh, look, Bigfoot's still here. Good.
Hey,
I think that's Papa. I think that's Pops, right?
Well,
isn't it?
It was fun, and it was not fun. Like, we didn't die, so it was fun. But
so I want to ask you something else that's like not silly, okay?
Did you die?
No.
Right, but did you die, Bob? No.
No.
What crowd was? Oh, he's going away now. Okay, he's coming back. What crowd was the loudest for JCW?
So I think that was Arizona. That's what I think. Yeah, I know we talked about it the other day, but yeah, it was Arizona. It was pretty crazy. They were like literally like when you like talk about like crowds and you go like that's what it sounded like. It was like insane. And like it was one of the stage dudes. I believe his name is Squirrel. Pretty cool dude. I believe he's been working with ICP for at least 20-something years. My guess. He looks very fucking like he's been around, you know what I mean? And I was behind the hard cam, and he was like behind one of the other curtains, and we both looked at each other and we're like, holy shit. Like at the same time, you know, we were like, fuck. It was super loud. It was crazy. And like I saw a little bit of the ICP stuff, and the crowd was just as loud. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was just watching that on YouTube. There was like some video of Arizona, and like the whole crowd was screaming like every single word the whole time, like super, super, super loud. Right?
Yeah, I've been seeing some videos of Dallas. Like I didn't get to roll up there. What was it? I think it was last Tuesday or Wednesday. but I've seen a lot of video, and it was pretty packed.
Yeah, they're selling out a lot of places, and I think that JCW was it was like, Bob, am I right or wrong? It was connected to ICP, but it was also separate. There was a separate.
I think it was just
like,
the one show was like that. I think they were just kind of testing
okay.
it out. As far as I know, it was the last show. And what I can remember was after JCW, they were like, okay, everybody get out. And, you know, then they set up the stage.
That was in Arizona?
No, that was I was New Mexico, I believe.
Oh, okay.
They had them leave they had them go outside the venue.
Yeah, because I think they charged $10 for the tickets for JCW.
Oh, I got you.
And I think they were just testing it. I don't know because I didn't pay attention to any of that. I don't know if they charged $10 on every show. I don't know if it was just that one particular or what. But I know they were like, okay, everybody, you got to go out. And everybody was like, oh.
Yeah, that's a little different. But I mean, the show that I went to was, I guess, mixed together. Like JCW was the pre-show, and then you had maybe one or two openers. You know, what was it? Gangsta Nip and Wacko.
Yeah.
And then
I'm not gonna
it
lie.
was
I did not catch one ICP show. I know I'm super lame for that, but
not really.
You're working, homie.
Yeah.
I was super tired. I was gonna go back to the last show, but I ended up not going. But I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I didn't want to do anything I would have regret, like drink too much or done something stupid. So I just stayed at home.
Yay.
Smart man.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of JCW, you guys, tomorrow is Violent J's birthday, for those of you that don't know. And I guarantee you, Violent J wants the internet flooded with JCW stuff. So whatever you can do for Violent J's birthday, like load up your Instagram stories, put it on Twitter, put it on Facebook, do anything, you know what I mean? Like repost the video if you have a short of JCW. I don't know if Mick is still in here. I know you have some JCW stuff. Just post the shit out of JCW from now until midnight tomorrow, and then by then you'll just want to always post it, because JCW is fucking amazing and it needs a lot more attention. And you know what? Violent J has done a lot for a lot of people, and I guarantee you, he's like, Bob, you can attest to this, he's one of the kindest, most generous human beings that we've ever met in our lives. And I'm very grateful for being friends with Violent J. I'm grateful for that. I actually texted him happy birthday yesterday, and it's pretty awesome. And I hope he does have a great birthday. And if you guys are going to his show, I hope you guys have a great time. But please, if you see the video at the beginning of this live, it's also on our Instagram reels, and please listen to this part, okay? It's very important. If you share it in your story, it's not going to be long enough. You're not going to get the dates, you're not going to get the locations. So if you go right to the reels and you reshare it, I don't think Bob has put it on YouTube at all, but you can find it on our Instagram on the reels. That's Violent J wrote that commercial. He wants that commercial shared out. He wants everybody to be coming to these shows. You go to the shows, remember the shows are free unless you got reserved tickets. And because you're going for free, I would suggest maybe you show some love and buy some merch, or, you know, get some drinks at the bar, or do something that shows that, you know, people want JCW to come to their venue, and pack the place, make signs, do everything you can. He deserves it. It's Violent J's birthday, right? You guys got anything to say about that? Anyone?
I second that emotion.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't share it on YouTube yet because I didn't know if Jay was gonna do it, or the psychopath was gonna share it or not. So I am waiting on that. It is in May, so we still have, we still got a good while yet for the shows to come up. But yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's like saying, since we got a lot of time now, let's pump it up and promote.
Hey, there's the flag.
So this is Mayday, right?
Yeah, the first one in Harpo's is May 22nd. Attack 1. Attack 2.
That's a Friday, right?
I think so. The second show, Attack 2, is May 23rd at the Vault. I can't see the bottom. I think all the shows start at 7, except for the one on in Lansing on the 24th. But
yeah, that was the same as last time, right? That was the early one too.
yeah. I think the times are all the same. But yeah.
I see it. I see what El Juggalo is saying in the chat. I just wanted to acknowledge it.
Wait.
So we will be at all 3 of those. He's saying, he was pointing out that his chats weren't going through, and he thinks that has something to do with the Russo brothers taking over. Yeah. So I just want to speak on that, actually. I wish I would have remembered the timestamp. Bob, can you go to the end? Would you be able to pull something up for me if I told you where it was? Because I want El Juggalo to hear something.
Sure.
That Jay said in the video.
Yeah. What is it?
Okay, so if you go to the end of the animated one, the one that Jay calls the JCW special,
Which?
but before he talks about escapism, like that.
Our video?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to do what now?
I can't hear you very well.
You want me to do what?
Okay, so go to that video and go to the end part, the last thing that Jay's talking about in that video, where he ends it and then he goes escapism and then that song starts. That last little thing, that last clip of what he's talking about.
Okay.
Can you find that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So keep talking while I find it, I guess.
Yeah, right. Okay. So El Juggalo, I'm going to address something that you said in chat. Okay, right here. So Bob's going to pull this up. And I have heard you discuss this before in JCW chat. So I just want to like show you something that like, this is like a little sound bite. So for those of you that don't know, this comes from a video that Bob and I put together for like a year, and Apollon helped out on it. Shout out to Apollon. And it came out really good. We got over 10,000 views. And each of these, if you didn't catch the Easter egg, by the way, there's an Easter egg in it. Every one of the voiceovers was sent directly to us. I like sent the questions to them. And they sent like sound bites to us. The Easter egg is Congo Kong. If you didn't know, Congo Kong actually did send us the voiceover of him growling. But during that part, you can hear him laugh. So I think that's kind of an Easter egg. But what I wanted to say to El Juggalo was that maybe that's not even the right part. Damn it. Anyway, let's see if it is. Now I'm thinking, so there is a part, and if it is, I'd rather just hear it from Jay's voice instead of like misquote him is the thing. But okay. I have seen El Juggalo talk about like Juggalo culture and JCW and stuff. So yeah, let's see if this is fun.
Oh my God! Violent J's company for 26 years!
I feel like for our shows, the heartbeat that lies within a successful JCW wrestler is knowing that we're entertaining these people who love entertainment, who love to be lost in the moment. They all know this is not real athletic competition, and they want to escape. They want to watch it and escape from reality. They want to get lost in the moment and boo the bad guys and cheer the good guys. And even if the bad guy wins at the end of the night, they go home happy and satisfied knowing they saw a good, entertaining show. And they know at the end the good guy will prevail. And I think that's what lies at the end of wrestling, at the core of JCW, is entertainment and escapism.
It's not the part. It's the part where he says, this used to be entertainment just for juggalos. And then he's like, I think you know exactly where it is. Yeah.
That was still a good part.
Right.
that is just for juggalos. I want to show the world how good these juggalos are at putting on a wrestling promotion, at putting on exciting characters, exciting storytelling, exciting matches. I want to show the world how good these juggalos have become and how good these juggalos are. It used to be just entertainment for the juggalos.
Right here.
And it was that for many years, and I was happy and satisfied with that. But today, I want to show the entire world how good these juggalos are. That's why most of our core audience, grew up on this shit. Those are the wrestlers that do the best here because they understand the subculture we're performing for, and they understand the mission of today, which is to put on an exhibition for the entire world and show the world how badass these juggalos can be at doing what we love. That's the mission.
Well, hi. I just wanted to say maybe you're not whooping hard enough.
Okay. So that was exactly the part that I was trying to address to you, El Juggalo. Violent J, I've seen you say a bunch of times in the JCW chat, and shout out for you for always being in JCW chat. It used to be entertainment just for juggalos, okay? But now Violent J would like the world to see how good juggalos are at putting on a good wrestling show. So it is juggalo based. It is rooted in juggalo culture, but now it's branching out. Now it's bigger. Now there's Vince Russo. Now there's Vito Lagrasso. There are people like coming in, having heavy influence and a great impact on it. There are people coming from different wrestling promotions, from social media, like, what is this? What is Juggalo Championship Wrestling? And they're loving it. So I think it's great that people who aren't juggalos are also gravitating to Juggalo Championship Wrestling. I think that's kind of the mission that Violent J is on right now, to make sure that people are all watching, right?
Correct.
You're just talking, but there he is.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's the era now. It's like ICP is not this mystery anymore. It's like we're a culture that's being brought into the mainstream nowadays. And of course, a lot of youngalos, are finding out, from ICP with TikTok, and you see a lot of youngalos at the shows, but that's the future. You know what I mean? I mean, we're not all going to be around, and that's the next generation behind us, ready to stay strong. And that's why, we're trying, Violent J's trying to pump up, all these outside eyes, because, if we could branch out and just, show them that, what we have to offer, we've always had plenty to offer since day one, but it's always been, you're dirty juggalo, or just the word alone, juggalo is like a bad word. But nowadays, there's a lot of grown juggalos that are more responsible, things like that are trying to show more love, more responsibility of their talents, also things like that we can just show the world that we're just not some gang banging clique.
exactly. And go ahead, Bob.
Me and Strange saw two juggalettes walking down the road. Where
it was random. It was weird. Like, like when you're just driving down the road and you're like, someone's walking on the side of the road and not where people usually walk. So you like kind of look at them while you're like driving by. These two girls were like walking. They're on the way to the dispensary. These two girls are walking down this one lane going one way, one lane going the other way, and like really no side lane to walk in. And they just had, not white though, there was no white on their face, but they had like black makeup on their face that was like juggalo makeup. And I was like, did you see that?
Jay's paint on. They had Jay's paint on, yeah.
They had Jay's paint on, yeah. It was weird though. It was weird. It was like the middle of the day. It was Sunday, right? There would be nowhere, like, I don't know. I don't know.
It was,
I don't know. I wear face paint 3 times a week.
Carnival was just waving hi to you.
Very rural area, but
just saying hi, Strange. Hi, Bob.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be too weird because we are in Michigan. So,
in Michigan.
Yeah. But yeah, it was
trying
cool.
to see what El Juggalo is saying, but I have to like be at a weird angle here. Says the reality is we will only have ICP and JCW for so long. It has been an underground culture forever. Wrestling's for everyone. And if our brand of humor and style can capture that, the fans, that's dope. Yeah, I mean, I think whoever wants to watch JCW should watch JCW. I think everybody should watch JCW. I tried to watch WWE. It's weird. Like, you really got to know, like, a lot about WWE to watch WWE.
Yeah,
you can't, like, just tune in.
There's no backstory on, like, a lot of their characters. They're just like, this guy is this, you know, they tell you real quick right before his match, you know, and I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily like that. I like what they're doing at JCW because with, like, Mac Davis and stuff, it's like it has that old WWF feel where he's like interviewing the wrestlers and stuff. I don't know, man. Like,
well, I mean, with the crazy characters, you know what I mean? That's what we grew up on. You know, the crazy characters, the villains, you know, like Harry Morton, you know, and like I said, characters like PCO, Congo Kong, you know, Cocaine. And, you know, you have your high flyers, you know, too, like Ninja Mac, you know, Stephen Flo, you know, he you know, he'll do some acrobatics up in there.
Yeah, Stephen Flo's a really good wrestler.
Yeah, a lot of those guys.
And then, of course, you have your big muscle guys. You know, my boy Matt Cross, Willie Mack. You know,
I'm gonna put this out there too.
I love Matt Cross.
You didn't ask me who the funniest wrestler is.
Who's the funniest wrestler, babe?
Shane Mercer.
Shane Mercer.
He fucking had me dying, man. That dude's so fucking.
I wouldn't have expected that.
He is funny as fuck, man. Like,
I have interacted with him before, but
he's
not
like
in a funny way.
He's super nice. Like, he's super nice and he's funny as hell. So I'll just throw that out there.
Yeah, remember when we were at the Kemba in Ohio and Jay was sitting by those monitors and you like went behind him and got that footage or whatever? Remember that? Wherever that was? Shane Mercer was like standing there, and I only knew it was him because he wears that like, you know, like over his shorts.
Codpiece.
Call them. Yeah, he wears like they're like little thing. It's like little dangly around it, right? And he stepped into me, and he called me ma'am. He's like, "I'm sorry, ma'am." I was like, "You're good." And I looked over, and I was like, "Wow, he's pretty soft spoken." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shane Mercer.
I believe he's Canadian.
Oh,
so that's probably why, but I don't know. He's super funny, man. Like, he's got like I don't know what he said because I was out of it the whole time, and when I mean out of it, I was just tired, you know. But he said something like we were in like the continental breakfast thing, and he said something that I had to leave the room because I like almost spit my food out. I don't know what he said, but it was so funny.
So I'm gonna get some coffee real quick, but Flashcat wants to know who stays in character more.
Jeeves doesn't turn it off. He's never
right. That's just Jeeves in general.
Yeah. I don't think he'd be mad at me saying that either. Like, he doesn't.
Well, I mean, like last year, you know, at the gathering, well, he was just, you know, not even wrestling, or they weren't doing any kind of wrestling events, and he was just gathering, you know, in general, just hanging out with juggalos, and he just still had that flamboyance, you know what I mean, and just so, you know, vibrant and everything like that. But it was just so fresh for him to be out there with the juggalos, and, you know, everybody getting to get hugs and pictures and things like that. So, you know, shout out Jeeves for showing love.
Yeah, I want to shout out Jeeves too. Jeeves has always been really good to Bob and I, and Jeeves is always so humble. If you guys ever see him, like, he's very, very approachable, very busy, but he's very, very approachable. He's very kind. He's great. He's actually a really good comedian as well. If you didn't know,
yeah,
he can stand up comedy.
Like you said, very busy, because I didn't get a chance to say what's up to him. Like, there was just like every opportunity, there was always, you know, that mob that everybody wanted to just show him love and, hey, Jeeves, you know, what's up and everything like that. But, you know, like you said, shout out to Jeeves, you know, for being out there in the field with us.
And whoever does his merch is doing an amazing job. And I don't know if you guys have seen Jeeves's merch, but it's really, really nice. Like he had like a Jeeves bag or Jeeves Saatchi bag, like a duffel bag. And like, he's like, you know, like, look at this bag or whatever. When I dropped off Bob, and I was like, man, that is really, really nice. It wasn't like, I didn't expect it to look cheap or anything, but it looks very nice. Like I wouldn't mind carrying around a bag like that. Like it looks nice. I was very impressed with his merch. It's very like, it's like a brand, you know what I mean? Like it's a design, the whole thing. Different than like a t-shirt, you know what I mean?
His jerseys are pretty sweet too. Like the jerseys.
Oh, his jerseys too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a lot of stuff. Whole site, right? JeevesSaatchi.com.
Yep.
Shout out to Jeeves. So, okay, so Jeeves stays in character more. If you guys want to ask anything about the wrestlers, just make sure they're respectful questions.
I'm gonna play
He's not
this.
going to answer anything weird.
Let's play this real quick. I need to take a second.
What is it?
So many bodies been missing.
Oh.
I don't know where to begin.
So many bodies been missing.
I don't know where to begin. So many bodies been missing. I don't know where to begin. La 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 la. Shit got me feeling grimy, I can't feel shit. I should put the past behind me, but it's like I can't resist. Time is running out, and I can feel that shit. People spent half their life just trying to get a win. The world got me sleeping in the corner, and I can never get that back. Lay your ass flat, Paul Bear couldn't bring you back.
So many bodies been missing.
I don't know where to begin.
So many bodies been missing.
I don't know where to begin.
So many bodies been missing.
I don't know where to begin.
La 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 la.
They say dreams is what you make them, but I locked them in the basement and I really cannot face them. They look at me funny. Meanwhile, the government is burning money. Shit's disgusting. They're gonna leave us all with nothing. I just want my piece of the profit. You walk the road that leads to nothing.
So many bodies been missing.
I don't know where to begin.
So many bodies been missing.
I don't know where to begin.
So many bodies been missing.
I don't know where to begin.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Right? That was Apollon. If you guys didn't know, that was Apollon, and also Flash Cat. You can see Flash Cat in that video as well. Shout out to you guys, Dark Star Assassins.
Ooh.
You're muted, Bob.
I said I like
You're
that.
totally talking though.
I said I like that hook.
Yeah, I do too. I think that song is so smooth. Like you can listen to it all the time. You know what I mean?
It's a good smoking song. Just laid back.
Yeah, for sure. Bob, you're smoking.
Smoking.
Yeah, I'm smoking one of these though.
Look at me, Bob. I'm smoking.
Oh,
The shit ones.
yeah, I don't know. I was gonna smoke, and I brought this little nub out. I call this a nub. Like we put them out like too soon. So like I grabbed one, and then I was like, oh shit, I don't have anything to ash it in. So I ashed it on top of this, and I got it wet. So now it won't light.
Nice.
So I'm weedless. I've been weedless this whole stream. How am I doing?
That's what's different, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to go run in there and get some, I think.
Do you need another hub or what?
Yeah, I need something.
Just go
Okay,
for it.
so
Freaking beat that.
I did have notes. I'm just checking them real quick. Yeah, so I don't know. EC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go. Lil Taffy. Everyone did a good job on Song Fight. She means Trash Fire, I think. Right?
Now they're gonna have to talk about their fucking towns and shit, where they're from.
What towns?
The rappers.
Their songs. It's stipulation.
Yeah, they'll have to like talk like where they're from and stuff.
There's little local spots.
That's right.
Like Bobby put it, make it feel like you've been there, like you're actually there hanging out.
I forgot all about that part. I think that's super cool.
That's fresh. Yeah.
But then they gotta like use something fresh that they just came up with, right? Unless they already have one, but you're supposed to come up with it, right? I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't know how it goes. All I know is everybody I heard was pretty good. Like everybody I heard was really good. You know, I thought it was good. Like because
everybody did a great job.
It takes a lot of guts to put out
the only
track,
bad, that's the bad part. It is a competition, and that there's some homies that won't get to move on to the next round, but that just motivates motivates you to come stronger next time.
Exactly.
Can I answer that?
I'm gonna come out with a track, but not for that. I'm gonna come out with a track right before the gathering.
What you got, Bob?
So, the deep cut asks,
yeah.
Bob, any run-ins with local haters or police on the road? Did you have to shut anyone down? No. I think when we were at like Buc-ee's, there was a couple people that noticed Stephen Flo, realized who Stephen Flo was. But when we were driving through Texas, as soon as we entered Texas, I did not want to fucking be there. I'll tell you that. Like, dude, the first sign we saw, like off whatever freeway we were on, it's like marijuana is a crime,
felony,
blah 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 blah, like life in prison and shit. I was like, what the fuck, man? Get the fuck out of here.
Did you say life in prison for marijuana?
It was something stupid. I was like, what in the fuck, man? I don't know.
Oh my god.
Scared the shit out of me. That's all I know.
What the fuck do they think is in weed? Jesus Christ. Life in prison. Maybe that's for like.
Maybe it wasn't life in prison. It said felony, but it scared the shit out of me. Like I was gonna be arrested, and I was just like, didn't even have any weed. So.
That's a big penalty.
Why shouldn't smoke that stuff?
No,
I get caught in other places. I get caught in other states. I just fall asleep in Texas.
Careful, people are listening to the stream and telling your wife. Remember?
Yeah.
They're listening to you. You don't remember that, Bob? EC got pulled over and someone busted him out to his wife.
Yeah, so the story goes that we were talking about me getting pulled over, but never once did I tell my wife because I didn't want her freaking out. So one of her cousins just so happened to watch the stream, and she automatically called my wife. He's like, "Oh, he got pulled over, this and that," and of course my wife's like texted me. He's like, "You got pulled over?" And I was like, "Oh man." I was like, "Well, I guess I should have told you, but I didn't want you to freak out." But it was just a little slap on the wrist, so nothing to worry about. So yeah, I got outed.
Like, oh, okay, then why didn't you just mention it, right? At least it wasn't anything bad, Then like you could have fallen asleep.
Oh, I could have really went down, with those pins. Those pins are felonies automatically. So.
They are?
Gotta be careful. Yeah.
Wow. Don't they look the same though as like a nicotine one, kind of? Don't they? Like they would really see the whole thing, right?
I mean, some got a big old weed plant on there, or like the one that I had, it said "adios, motherfucker" on it. So, so I don't think that's nicotine brand or flavor.
That sucks. That sucks. So like, there's no way to cover any of it. You just gotta like not be seen at all.
Yeah, just
You gotta like smoke weed under the covers on your porch. Like hotbox
yeah,
it in your.
Is that like that
yeah.
reminds me of,
That's why that hotboxed me and Sam in the garage.
Oh, you and Sam do it?
Yeah. Well,
Where's
I don't
Sam?
got a
Is
choice.
Sam
That's
in there
my.
with you?
He's in the living room. I could hear
Oh.
him squawking away.
I think that bird is cool. I don't know if I could have a bird, but
He has this moment. I mean, it's just like, say, like a little dog. You know how like sometimes they just run around. They just want attention. That's the bird. You know, he always wants you to pay attention to him. You know, look at me, look at me. The moment I turn away and I'm over there looking at my phone, he starts, you know, squawking. You know, hello, hello.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Any bird, any bird that can like speak, you know, because it's almost
Yeah.
like you're having a conversation, but they're like repeating, right?
Yeah. His favorite song is "Caviar Dreams" by Frankie Goldie and Darby Ocho. Every time I come in here, I'll put on that song and he'll start dancing or
You
like
should
bobbing
make
his
it
head because
short.
it's like yeah. Well,
That's cool.
that's one of two things. So I've tried once to try to record him with the phone, and of course, like he just automatically stops. I guess he notices like, oh, you're trying to record me. And then second, when I can't play music at the same time if I'm trying to record, and like I don't have like an actual CD player or anything.
Yeah.
That's
Music-
ancient technology, CD players.
You wanna answer that question, Bob?
what's that?
I see you put it up there. So
Sorry, let me go back.
it says gathering question. I saw they're gonna search for fireworks. What do you think that means for other things? You mean this stuff?
Well, I mean, it's legal in Missouri,
It's legal in
There's no
Missouri.
reason. It's
I don't-
private property too.
and
Right?
even like
I don't know. What
I don't think, you know, like Ohio. I don't know if they had legalized it at first. You know, when I first went to the gathering, but I know like it became legal later. But you know, I was paranoid at first, and you know, I hid my weed and everything. But you know, the same thing. All they ask is, you know, any fireworks, glass bottles, firearms. You know, and of course, if you don't have any of that stuff, you just tell them no. You know, they just kind of quick browse, and all they're looking for is, at the time, you know, of Legend Valley, all they were looking for was people trying to sneak in. You know, hiding
So
under
I see.
blankets and stuff like that.
I did just look it up. It says smoking marijuana is generally illegal in state parks and federal campgrounds and public spaces, but it does say private campgrounds, it's up to the individual campground to set their own rules. So all I can say about that is check out their website.
And of course, like as we get like, you know, we start finding out more info, I'm pretty sure they'll have some actual rules set. You know,
They have a
I
YouTube.
mean, you know, I mean, of course they're gonna say probably no fireworks, but you know how that goes. And just hopefully that, you know, they're not too strict if it does happen, you know, the fireworks, and that there isn't any accidents with fires or anything.
Yeah, don't
of
bring
it.
fireworks. Don't bring fireworks.
Yeah. So
No, it's a nice place.
I'm pretty sure it was if anybody had pulled up with to Don's 9-hour stream that he had the other day. I think it was Saturday. He was speaking with a woman named Sarah, I think, and she was talking about that there's two things that you just have to be careful for, because you know, like the weather changes pretty fast, and just, you know, like the red flag warnings, which is the wind, and they'll I guess either announce it or just, you know, make wary of everyone that, you know, okay, you can't have certain fires, you know, or maybe just to contain fire in one certain area or stuff like that. And the other one was the rain. Just be cautious of the rain, because you know, it being so close to that water, it can flood up in a blink of an eye. So you just got to be careful with that.
Like Taffy said down there, I was gonna say don't. I said don't drown, and then I said like Taffy said down there. They know what we're doing at the gathering. Also, I'll just direct you once again to check out their YouTube. They actually, Bob, am I right or wrong? I believe we saw a video where they had like a cannabis festival there. Yeah. Correct. And they're throwing cannabis out. They're throwing wax out. They're throwing so like. Literally, if it's up to the campsite owner, I won't speak for him, but I'm pretty sure it's fine.
It's got dreads and shit, so.
What?
The owner has dreads and shit. So.
Yeah, the owner does have dreads, and he's in a band.
Yeah.
His name's Jimmy, from what I've heard, and he seems like a very peaceful guy, and he has a very, very, very beautiful property. So I'm hoping nobody is going to be trashing it because it looks nice. It even looks.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing. Hopefully,
like a paved path to walk on.
Yeah, it's kind of narrow too. One of the videos, he was talking about just coming in, I guess, from the outside of the parking lot into the actual venue. You know, the main road coming in. That it's going to be kind of sketchy for big RVs. That the road itself is so narrow, so just be careful of that also.
Yeah, we're gonna be walking in, right, Bob? We're gonna be taking that.
Yeah,
shuttle.
I really wish I knew who the person was that was making those videos yesterday. But when the way I found them, I was scrolling through Facebook, and on the Gathering of the Juggalos page, there was like I said, there was a guy out there with his dogs, and he was just taking like a little tour and just kind of showing the actual, you know, like one of the sites. Yeah, one of the side stages, like I said, the main road coming in, the water itself, you know, I'm pretty sure that's where Butcher Bait is going to be at. And just, you know, little areas like that. So just, you know, like I said, just maybe if you can find it on, like I said, Facebook, Gathering of the Juggalos page. And like I said, there's a guy just posting videos left and right. And he's basically out there by himself. That's what's crazy is like there was literally no one out there. That him and his dogs were the only one, and he was on his e-bike, I think, and just kind of cruising around. So it was pretty dope.
Yeah, I think it's really cool, and they're like posting stuff like that ahead of time because nobody really that I know has been there. You know what I mean? So it's cool to like see something like some kind of.
Yeah, it's a new venture for a bunch of us. You know, like saying that we you know, much less Missouri, but you know that actual spot. You know, it's a new venture for everyone. So. Let's just hope that, you know, we can get some info. Of course, like I said, we probably should do our homework. That way we could get a better feel for, you know, the site itself. And, you know, just like anything else, just, you know, let's be respectful of the nature around it. You know, just, you know, no cutting of the limbs and anything like that, just to accommodate for, you know, your car or your tent or, you know, anything of that nature. Just, you know, like me, you know, I'm not a good swimmer, so I'm going to be very cautious about being in the water and just, you know, just be aware of, you know, people around you, you know, maybe if you see, you know, somebody just even trying to struggle, just, you know, trying to keep afloat, just, you know, make sure that they're okay, you know, and just make sure that everyone's all right. You know, like I said, just be wary of your surroundings. Course, hopefully that people also that I know there's going to be a lot of people doing party favors and just, you know, just be cautious of you know, people not getting too messed up and then going into the water.
Yeah, I want to float.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like a tube or something. I wonder, can we just bring our own tubes?
I think you can. I think you can go all the way around if you hop in the river and it goes all the way around.
But like, be careful, you guys, though, in the water. If you're like intoxicated or on whatever, just be very careful. Because literally, it could, right? It could sweep you up if you're not paying attention.
If it's a stream, because I mean that's what they basically. I guess that's one of their attractions. It's an actual float where, you know, you're not paddling. The stream is actually taking you down. You know. What is it, like the river?
Like the current?
Yes, there you go. But what is it? It's an actual river that's right there. I can't see the map. I'm sorry.
It's an actual river.
Gotcha.
Oh, it is.
The name of it, but yeah, it's an actual river, and then I think it opens up like a lake or something on the other side where the set. I'm not
What
really
Bigfoot tracks?
What?
You said those Bigfoot tracks mean something secret? What Bigfoot tracks? You see 'em?
The big ballers.
Yeah, I don't
big
know.
Ball RV.
I'm not too. Bob was like trying to explain this to me yesterday, and I was like, man, this is so confusing. Because I'm
Yeah.
like,
Also,
everybody hogging the water.
did you happen to see did you see any of the videos?
I saw the one with the guy and his dog or whatever.
Because on one of them, of course, like I said, that he pulled up to one of the little mini stages, one of the side stages, and it was a decent size. I mean, it wasn't nothing too huge, but only thing like I didn't see that it's kind of like open field in front of, so there's not too much shade, especially during the afternoon. Like say, the side stations start at 12, by like 2 and 4, it gets pretty hot out there. So just make sure that if you're pulling up for anybody, stay hydrated there. But he had showed the actual shower house that was there. And think there was 5 urinals or toilets and four shower stalls.
4?
Yeah, for each side, for men and women. And both sides were exactly the same, where they had, like I said, 5 stalls with toilets and then 4 shower areas.
I think the best time to take a shower is 6 in the morning. Because nobody's awake at 6 in the morning at the gathering. I do think that's my hot tip. If you guys are up at 6 in the morning, take a shower.
I thought that was like a gathering thing, like you're not supposed to shower.
Ew.
Just playing with you. Ew. Strange, you already know I already take my own shower and shower bag. I gotta take a shower.
It's like a Mr. Beast challenge, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially in the mornings, it's like real humid. So, like me, that's one of my alarm clocks that is just kind of like just hot and muggy, and you just got that stickiness. So I was like, oh, I really got to take a shower.
Yeah,
have some coffee and then
I didn't live there very long, so I don't know shit about it. I just know it's hot. It's very hot, like humid, right?
Yeah.
And there's gonna be lots of like insects and maybe snakes, but I don't know. Do snakes go in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like copperheads, water moccasins.
But not if we're like around. They're not gonna be like.
No, I mean they just like anything. I mean insects. Of course the like mosquitoes. I mean of course they're attracted to us because they feed off of us. But just like normal, say spiders and snakes and stuff like that. Just due to people being around and so much traffic. I mean just they don't want to be messed with. So I mean they don't want to be killed or nothing. And we're giants to them. So it's like oh man, I'm going the other way. So that's the whole thing, you don't mess with them, they won't mess with you, that type of thing. And with a lot of people being around, a lot of walking around and stuff like that, I'm sure that they'll kind of just find hiding spots where they just want to be away from the people.
But spiders, on the other hand, will come around
people.
Spiders will definitely come around people. I know that. In the dark.
Bears.
In the dark, when you're not paying attention, there's gonna be a spider floating on some very thin spider web right in the middle where everybody's walking, and all of a sudden,
or right when you walk out of your tent, it's right there. It's right there on the doorway of your tent when you walk out.
Yeah.
It's just right there in your face. Get them off! Get them off! Get them off!
Oh my god, I hate spiders so much. I hate them so much. I think it'll be okay though. I'm not really worried about it. I'm just just a long.
Yeah, like
ride
I
to
said,
get there.
I think my only concern is just like I said, the walking. I think it's going to be pretty spread out, and just the humidity. Just trying to stay hydrated and just making sure that we're not, dying out there like we were last year.
I'm sure
'Cause
it's gonna be
even
way nicer because of the water, right?
I hope so. I mean,
I'll
that's
just
the
stand in
whole
it. I don't
thing,
care. I'll just stand there.
that's the whole thing
That.
that I was thinking about too. Was there's probably going to be a lot more say water activity. That there's going to be a lot of people just hey, I'm hot, I'm sticky, let's just go take a dip in the water, and there'd probably be a lot more say homies out there, having a good time and stuff. So.
Yeah, we're definitely taking like tubes or something like. So.
Shout out to Zach Warman. Shout out to
Yeah,
Ace
I've
Frehley.
already been looking on Amazon for Speedos and stuff, so I'll be ready.
Look at Zach's got a car pass. Party in Zach's vehicle.
Hey, whoop whoop.
I was gonna buy a car pass this morning, and then I looked when there was still some left, whatever.
Yeah,
Really?
Strange told
there
me not.
was a little bit.
Strange said don't buy it, so whatever, man.
I did.
Yeah, I did remember.
I did.
I mean,
I know you guys
it all
kinda wanna
depends.
totally
The other
bubble it
person
and,
you
like,
are when you're not that one, dude.
be with the people.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends, like how much you're gonna bring. You know what I mean? If you got a nice wagon and you just got a few items that you're not bringing the whole house like me, so just bring a tent, stuff like that, and people probably have ice chests and stuff, so we can all we could all accommodate each other. That way, the people that didn't get car passes, they could still like I said, have the ice chest that they don't have to literally haul stuff from point A to point Cucamonga.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out.
What were you gonna say, Bob?
Said I don't have a car.
Yeah, Bob's vehicle does not even work right now, actually.
Oh man, sorry to hear that, Bob.
For 4 months.
I got duped.
Yeah. Fucking sucks.
And I'm probably gonna have to take the dude to court. But
man, let's jump him.
Yeah. He's old.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should talk about it, but yeah,
I'm sure he's not watching.
Don't incriminate yourself.
Obviously, I'm not rich, so I bought a cheap truck, and the dude told me that it had been maintained, and I drove it for like 300 miles, and I'm like, it's running like shit. So I was like, well, I'm gonna buy some new spark plugs and coils and all this other shit. So once I got the spark plugs and coils, I started changing them. I got 3 of them changed and went to the 4th or whatever, and it's just spun out, rusted, can't come out. It's gonna have to be broke to come out.
Oh man, yeah, wow.
And there's like 5 of them like that. So yeah, and the dude told me he changed the spark plugs, and like I have them like in writing and stuff, and like I was like looking up like small claims court stuff, and they were saying basically if I get quoted for the work, I can sue him for that. So I'm probably gonna have to do that because like I don't have any buddies that are like mechanics that can like fucking fix it for me. I do, but the ones that looked at it are like, we don't want to fuck with it. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably be taking it to a local auto place tomorrow and dropping it off and getting it quote, and it's probably gonna be like $3,000. So
because you have to take everything off, right? You have to take off
the truck was $2,500, and it, like I don't have any money as it is.
So you're gonna pay more for the.
It just pisses me off that the guy did it to me, and he was like, "It's a local guy that lives around here, so
right around the way."
So it's kind of stupid of him to do that. And then he just like played dumb. He said, "Oh, I had it paid to have the spark plugs changed." I'm like, "Well, no, you didn't." Like, so
quit lying.
Kind of sucks because I need a vehicle, but
Thanks for the.
we'll be getting taken care of. What?
EC.
Oh.
What?
Wait.
Nothing. Forget it. Nothing. Forget it.
They're
We
like,
want to hear
oh,
about the truck. We want to make everybody.
right.
bad.
They're like, oh god.
Yeah, stop. Anyway, so I believe all the car passes are sold out now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And big ballas and little ballas are sold out. The Fago Armageddon is sold out, right?
Yes. The
VIPs
RV
are
cab.
probably sold out.
No, I'm pretty sure the VIPs are still up. They have a ton of time.
Yeah, well, I don't know who asked me last
But
year.
like the first ones like that usually go are the very first day right when they start, because that's would be the smartest time that I would say that, to jump on it, because you can get your VIP out of the way and not have to worry about it interrupting anything else, during the gathering. Because I've done it once where I did it right when the show started, like the main stage. And there I am, standing in line in front of everybody, and everybody's having, rocking, having a good time. And I'm over there standing in line, for the VIPs. And it's like, oh man, I should be over here rocking it out with everybody.
Yeah, I think last year Swift got he got first. I mean, he got first VIP. That's like a super smart time to do it.
Right when I looked, he had told me that that's the time that he was gonna get. And I hesitated, like saying my main priority was always car pass. Let me get that out of the way, and then everything else I'll worry about after the fact. And then right when I wanted to get the VIP, it was already sold out for that day, that time, and all they had was the later one, so I had to pass on it. But I did do the Ouija VIP last year.
I want to respond to this too. Deep Cut Podcast said, I saw something on Juggalo subreddit where someone said it'll be low attendance this year. So much.
Well, I mean, I know for sure it wasn't going to be it wouldn't be the same attendance as last year, because of course last year was the 25th. It was like a big, big anniversary. So people that basically hadn't gone, it's like, oh, let's go for that. Let's make it for this trip. And then it being further out, I know there's a bunch of like northeastern homies that aren't going to get to make it out there because of the drive itself. It's a lot further for them.
Yeah, but you can't judge the attendance by one day of ticket sales, because a lot of people I don't know if you know this, Dustin, but like people buy tickets all the way up until like even the day of, the second day of, like, right, Bob? You could buy it all the way to the, or
even when you roll up.
Yeah, that's what I did. So you can't
I've done it before.
Low after today. There's no way, right? Tons of people have them. We didn't get our tickets. There's no reason to get them yet.
No. Yeah, I don't think it usually doesn't sell out, but
I don't know what capacity is at this place, but it's got to be pretty big.
It's probably over.
Yeah, like I don't know if how legit it was and like how he even did it, but he went on the website and I guess he bought all the tickets like to see how much it would be, and it showed like a total of 5,200 and something, like 95.
5,000, that's it?
That were left. But like saying I don't so I don't know, like if there's a certain, like if there's a certain limit, this year. I mean, it's all, questionable. We're all wanting to ask questions and stuff, but of course, just like anything, just try to get them as soon as you can, because if it does sell out, you don't want to be missing out. Especially, for somebody like me, it's like I don't want to miss out. It's like, well, I got a car pass, I got big Armageddon.
Right?
It's like,
yeah,
I don't even have a ticket.
Wow.
But I've done that before. That's what's crazy. I got a ticket to the after party, but I didn't get a ticket to the concert, and I waited, and it ended up selling out. So I went up there like super early to the parking lot, and I have asked every single Juggalo 15 times. And of course, there was so many juggalos like, no, you already asked me. And that's like, hey, man, you have an extra ticket. You have an extra ticket. You got an extra ticket. And I finally found somebody, and I ended up paying like 4 times the face value of the ticket. But I didn't care. You know, like I said, I needed to go to that show. It was the Riddle Box tour.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
Jay's birthday show is tomorrow in Cadillac.
Yeah, tomorrow's Jay's birthday.
Caddy.
54.
He's what? 17?
He's 54. Shout out to the Duke of the Wicked, Violent Jay. It's his birthday tomorrow.
Ooh.
Please, you guys, make sure
crazy
you go
that they're
to Jay's
playing up
birthday
there,
stuff.
though.
What's that?
I think it's crazy that they're playing up north. I love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, up in Cadillac, right?
It makes me happy because like that's like kind of up where I'm from, up in that area, and I know there's a lot of juggalos up there. So
yeah, we went camping up there, remember? And I was like, that's cute. I like that town. It was like nothing, right? It's like nothing there, at least where we drove past.
happy birthday, Ace Freely.
Oh yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, Ace Freely, and then happy birthday, Violent J tomorrow. Zach. Van pass. I guess that means Zach's not taking his motorcycle unless he like throws it in the back of his van. He puts it on the top.
I don't know, man.
Got,
I
like,
think
two juggalos holding
I
it
think
up.
I'm really regretting not getting a car pass. So I don't know.
I mean, there'll probably be homies that are, well, not, I don't know if they're homies.
Well, Zach has a
No,
van pass.
there's gonna be there should be people that are gonna be trying to sell the passes that bought extra ones, you know, just to see if any homie that didn't get one. And then maybe there might be some that, of course, people are trying to make, you know, a little bit of money and stuff for some gathering expenses.
I mean, I don't know. It depends. I'd probably pay $100, but I wouldn't really want to get
for the Starlight or for the other one.
For the one that was 75,
for
the one that was 75, I would probably pay 100, but I'd rather pay 75. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I mean, if I was really looking for one, I'd basically think I would pay 100 for one if I was trying to buy one. I don't know. We'll see.
So Zach says he's taking his bikes in the back of the van and then he's leaving it in the lot so he can take boys for rides to town.
Nice.
So if you need to go get cigarettes, you could try to sit on the back of Zach's motorcycle.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be like super prepared because before we could just walk across the street, shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, everything's like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, someone said there's like a dollar store up the street or something. I don't know. I kind of saw it when I looked at the
There's
map.
a dollar store?
Like a Dollar General or Family Dollar type.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean that'd be good because I mean they have like toiletries. They have of course a little bit of food, drinks.
They got everything basically.
You know,
You wrote it like that, Zach.
They got beef jerky. Make sure you stock up on that jerky, Bob.
Oh my God.
I know, right?
It's a lifesaver. Candy, like little, you know, like Jolly Ranchers, Lifesavers, any kind of like you know, little sugar candies because like saying I like carrying candy around because it always gives me a little bit of energy, you know.
You know what we had? We had this last year, Bob? We had watermelon with tahini on it. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so good. Like if you bring that, like it's good because the fruit is like refreshing, but the tahini, like the seasoning or whatever, makes it taste good. You know what I mean? But to stay hydrated, that's like so important.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan?
No,
Oh
I
my
don't. I
God,
don't
it's
like
so good.
tahini. My wife likes it. My daughters like it. Yeah, they get real creative with the tahini and all kinds of chamoy and these like little spice drinks and stuff. So it's pretty crazy.
Spice drinks?
Yeah, like they have one that's like a mango drink, but it has like the chamoy in it and stuff, and then they'll put tahini. They'll have like these sticks that have like little chili powder on there. They'll have like these little squiggly candies that they'll put on top, and those are like spicy too and stuff. But I'm not a fan of like spicy candy, like red cinnamon, the little disc, hot tamale. Yeah. Like I think it was because when I was a kid, I'd always see those, and like when you see a red candy, you would think cherry, and then you pop it in your mouth, and it was just a cinnamon. It's like, oh,
cinnamon. You're like, no.
No. All right.
Yeah, some candy will surprise you. Yeah, salt on watermelon. You guys put salt on watermelon?
I put salt on a lot of my fruit. Like I'll do I'll do bananas, apples, watermelon.
See, that's the stuff though that like that's what I want at the gathering when I'm like, oh, it's so fucking hot. I'm not like, I mean, it's good. The stuff you can get at the gathering is good. Like, shout out to Batman for the Fago dogs, right? Shout out to the pickle pizza guy that was always in Ohio. But like, I want fruit, right? But really, you could only bring fruit for like the first day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you have to keep it super cold.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because I mean, you're hot as is, and you sure don't want to bite into a hot watermelon.
Yeah, Taffy's saying someone should do a fruit stand. Yeah. If anybody's listening and wants to do a fruit stand, fucking do that shit. You will make a killing. And all you gotta do is like get a ride to town and like get fruit or whatever every day.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of what.
Have it flown in from a helicopter and dropped off?
Oh, like from military?
Yeah, like Operation Dumbo Drop or something.
Operation Dumbo Drop. Melons and cantaloupe and watermelon and melons and watermelon, yeah.
So it's in August, so I'm sure like people will be selling fruit and shit on the way down there somewhere. I don't know 100%, but
you just like buy fruit somewhere close.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, like here we have flea markets, we have the farmers market, of course, regular grocery stores, but that we can get a abundant amount of fruit, and there's a bunch of fruit places around here. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Didn't your kids walk to a fruit place last time we were live?
Yeah. they came to the door, but I was ignoring them. I was like, I'm on stream.
Yeah, they were like, can somebody tell EC that we're walking to? They checked in though. They did the right thing.
What is the name of that town?
Max Creek, Missouri. And it's called like the anybody know the name of the place?
Retreat.
Yeah. Mother
Retreat
Nature's
something.
Riverfront Retreat or something like that.
Okay, so here we go.
I think I'm right.
As a 2010 census,
Are you looking up capacity?
There were 244 people
in the actual town.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
What?
The population.
That's how many people live in that town?
Yeah, it says the population was 244 at the 2010 census. I mean, that was a long time ago, but
yeah, but
obviously you get the feel of how small that place is. Don't it?
That's really Juggalos taking over the town.
So it says that. Yeah, I hate when they do this. I was seeing what the capacity of Mother Nature's Riverfront Retreat is, and it doesn't say anything. It just says it's a 300-acre property. So,
like you'll probably if you run out of space, you'll see Juggalos having tents on their floats and camping out in the water.
So there's,
I feel like a floating tent.
Yeah.
Or
some of them big baller Juggalos will come in a little yacht.
Right, little yachty yachts.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Bob?
I said there really isn't shit in that town. There's like I see a cafe.
Oh, in Max Creek.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that some people live close to there. But there's also Max Creek in Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
Max
It
Creek,
should be fun. It
Missouri.
should be fun regardless. We're just gonna have to stock up way before.
Yeah, I think it's important to like just consider like if we don't have a car pass, we're gonna have to like walk. So we like buy our stuff in like shifts or something, or like bring it in shifts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be homies that, because of course there's some homies that aren't even camping, that they have the Airbnbs and things like that. So maybe on the way, like, hey, they'll let you know, like, hey, man, my Airbnb is right here, right next to, say, Walmart. I mean, I'm just talking out loud, and it's like, hey, well, can you pick me up something before you start heading this way? That type of deal. Just gotta. Talk to some homies, and hopefully that you might find somebody that's doing store runs or anything like that. Of course, my big thing is that I just have to make sure that I have ice. So hopefully they do have an ice trailer there.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
But I'm hyped. I mean, I'm like saying that already. Getting the car pass and the other ticket. Like, I was just like, oh man, I wish we were already getting ready to go.
yeah, it's not that long though, because like what, May, June, July, August, it's
3
4
months.
months away.
Yeah, about 3.5 months. But I mean, that gives us time to start saving up for anything. Like me, I'm gonna have to get a new new bed. I'm gonna try to see if I can invest in bigger fans, and then I gotta invest in some arm floaties so I don't drown.
You should get a tube. You should get a tube with like
The river
you
rat.
sit in it, you know what I mean, and your feet go through it.
Yeah,
You get like a part for your butt.
it's like a little tank.
Like a yeah. Oh
Little
look, it's
tank.
112 days.
There we go.
Not that Zach's counting or anything.
No, that's always a good thing, because that gives you the heads up. Like, there's a homie, her name is Stephanie the Strangest, and of course, she always does the countdown for Juggalo Ohio 4, and I'm pretty sure she'll do it for the gathering. But that was always fresh for her to do that, and she's like, I don't like posting every day about the countdown. So I feel like some people get annoyed. It's like, no, believe me, I need that countdown, because I'm a bit, like I said, everybody knows, I'm kind of a procrastinator, and I got time. It's like, oh, you got 3 days left. Like, oh man, I don't have any more time. I'm running out.
Right, and you have like less of a drive, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, like saying that'll help out. Of course, I'm gonna try to see if I could be there first thing Monday. They're gonna start letting people in. I think Monday at noon, not in the actual gathering, but in the parking lot.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
then of course Tuesday at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, they're gonna start letting people in to set up their tents and start setting up. And then after like the big ballers, after the super ballers and big ballers and car passes, and then probably the Starlight car passes, and then any RVs, and then they'll start letting the regular people. Well, I mean, just the people that don't have any of those passes.
See that Apollon put on in the comments that there's a grocery store that's 1 to 2 miles away, right? Is that what that says?
That's cool.
Phillips 66 is 2 to 3 miles away. Bullseye is 78 miles. Valentine, One Stop.
That grocery store, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, there's even a hardware store 15 miles away.
Oh, sweet.
Happens,
that'd be real good. Yeah, I mean, just for people say, like me last year, I wish I would have had like patches. I should have thought about maybe using people's stickers. But I had a hole in my cover for my tent. It's like a rain cover. Yeah, and I had a hole, and right where the hole was, it rained on my cot and all my blankets.
Oh
So
no!
all my blankets had got wet, and so I didn't sleep with blankets. I just kind of covered up with bundled up with some clothes or sleeping with my hoodie on.
And you didn't tell anybody that?
No, I mean I managed.
Man.
Like saying I'm used to roughing it.
Yeah, just put a lock on your. Just like put like a thing on your pants, like a loop on your belt loop or whatever, with a chain and connect it to your wagon.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody have it.
No matter where I go, there's gonna be the wagon's right there, right next to me.
I don't know what I would do at the gathering without a wagon. There'd be no way, right, Bob?
No.
There's no way. How could you do anything?
It sucks. Like I said, it was already day 0. You know, I had just barely gotten ice, or no, it wasn't. Was it day 0? It was just like the barely starting of the gathering. I'm telling you, it was just barely from the beginning. I had just barely unloaded my stuff and everything like that, and somebody came and asked, "It's like, oh, may I borrow your wagon? Because I need to move some stuff from the parking lot, to here." And then after that, I never seen them again. After what, 4 or 5 days?
They were getting married or something.
Yeah, that they were going to be at this wedding, and they were one of the bridesmaids. So I was like, oh yeah, no problem. Me, Mr. Nice Guy, and
Yep.
I got took advantage of. I mean, like I said, it's like I'm not holding it against anybody, but it kind of hurt for somebody to do that to me.
They had it for the whole time, right?
Yeah, and like I said, they literally would have kept it if I would have left the time that I was supposed to leave. But I waited around an extra hour, just said like, you know what, I'm going to wait a little bit and see if I might get lucky and get my wagon back. And sure enough, they came rolling in, and they see me still sitting there because I'm, my chair was facing that way, towards their camp, and I was just waiting to see. And then I just
They're like, hey, so we're taking off. Here's your wagon.
Well, I mean, this is the whole funny part about it. So the only way that I would recognize this person is she was a bigger lady and she had her shirt off.
That's
so
right.
I was like,
that's right.
How am I gonna recognize this person if she don't have her shirt off? It was like I felt like like weird and dumb, but it's like that's all I was like. Because I mean, I wasn't sitting there like looking. It's like I just kind of glanced. Oh yeah, sure, and then just turn because I'm not gonna just stare at that naked lady. That's just not me. So
no. I've never seen naked ladies, but that is funny though, because I know what you're talking about. Because I did see her. I know what you're talking about. And the whole time I didn't see her. But then when I saw her at the end, I was like, I did see that lady. I seen her like everywhere, and she had a shirt on the whole gathering. I think the whole time.
That was her disguise. They won't know who I am if I put on a shirt.
What?
You're loving it.
But yeah, maybe I'll spray paint a mural on it or something. That way you'll know it's mine if you see it walking by. Like, hey, you're not EC. Maybe I'll have my shelf with no shirt on, like spread eagle with a Bob loincloth or something.
Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited to see you. I'm excited to see Geekly, Apollon, Flashcat, Humble, so many people. You know what I mean, right, Bob?
Yeah, I'm really hoping Humble and Emily pull up. I mean, I miss them so much. But I understand. I mean, I know they have planned a lot of trips this year, and just hoping for the best that they can pull up. But if not, then we'll just have to wait for the next event.
Yeah,
but I miss y'all.
I didn't think about that. He did say something like that to me, that it is way, 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 way farther. And I feel like, it's not a matter. Think about this, you guys. If somebody isn't going, it's not just a matter of like they have to drive farther. You got to figure like if you have to drive farther, you also have to ask off of work for a longer amount of time. And some people like save that for like, family stuff or like things they do every single year that's like a tradition and they can't like really break themselves from that. But I know everybody really wants to go,
Yeah, I mean, we all were had an abundant amount of money. I mean, like if money was no object, we'd all be pulling up, But I mean, like you said, it's understandable. There's no reason to get upset at anybody of not being able to pull up. I mean, there's always a reason why, and we just have to understand. And although that we all want to be together, things happen. Life happens, and we just got to roll with the punches and just hope for like I said, that hopefully we get to see them at the next event.
Yeah, and just to throw it in there, just to beat it like a dead horse for our homie Violent J, one way that you could get together with Juggalos is to go to JCW. And lucky for everybody right now, the shows are free. So I think that's a cool way also to get together if you can't go to the gathering. But most of the shows are in Michigan, so it is kind of a drive for some people, but well worth it. Like, I'm hoping to see Apollon and Flash Cat and Lansing. I know we'll see Prez and Jiggy and Bobby Blaze. I'm sure of it.
Well, let's just hope y'all have it.
You can't drive there.
I know. I wish I could pull up, but make sure that y'all have enough energy for the next day.
And the next day.
It's gonna be a big blowout bash after the 24th.
A big blowout bash after the 24th.
Yeah. It'll be my birthday.
It'll be your birthday. Oh shit.
And it's on a Monday.
Oh fuck.
So we got to stream.
Are you sure you want to stream on your birthday?
Yeah, I don't do nothing. It's just another day. It's just another day. I still got to go to work. I still got to go to work. I still got to, I still got things to do.
The 25th or the 20? What is the date?
Yeah, May 25th.
May 25th is EC Juggalo's birthday, you guys.
Yeah, so it'll be a four-day event for y'all. You'll have 3 days of free JCW, and then on the 4th day, it'll be the EC big barbecue birthday blowout, balloon busting, Bronco Billy. I don't know.
Dang. All that.
Blunt.
Yeah, that's cool. Are you going to be 17 or 18?
I'm going to be 48.
48.
I'm scratching at that 50.
You're scratching at it. Almost there. You could do it easy.
There.
You can make to 60, 70, 80, 90 probably.
I hope so.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
I know I won't make it till when scientists discovered the speed of light. They said that they've discovered the speed of light, but they won't be able to actually create it till 1,000 years. So it's like, well,
1,000 years.
Like, well,
they won't even know that in like 1,000 years to do such a thing, right?
Yeah. The Earth will probably be recycled by then, and then they'll have to just start all over again.
It would be like, light, why? Why?
What?
Why would you want light? Who does that?
Who moves at the speed of light?
Every time you do coke, man, that's what happens.
Bobby just takes over just like that. He's like, let me play some
trippy.
weird shit. Hey, hello. Hello.
That was trippy.
Yeah, I
like that.
I think there's probably at least 6 people in chat that are going to the gathering. That's my guess. If you're going to the gathering, put a number 1 in the chat. Or if you want to go to the gathering.
That don't mean
That
trash.
itched my nose.
One
so
don't
it'd be
mean
1,
trash
2,
this
3
time.
right here. 3 of us. I think Apollon and Flashcat 4, 5. Geekly.
Oh
6.
my god.
Let's
Geekly
close
and
up.
Sam.
Yep, see, Geekly's going, Silver's going. Flashcat's
What
going.
Silver said he got his
What?
car passed at Big Armageddon for Thursday.
Silver did?
Yeah.
Silver's got a car pass. You lucky duck.
Lucky dog.
You see me and Bob walking like, ugh. We have 2
That's
wagons
when,
though, Bob.
that's when we
wagons.
pass by in our cars and splash you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right. You're like, they're strange. You're like, what's up, strange? And we'll be like, yeah. Yeah, walking.
Yeah. I'd give you a ride, Strange, but you know, my car is packed.
I know.
You could only see my face.
Taffy's going.
Yeah, that's one thing they did stipulate, that you can't ride on the top of the cars. Hop on, homies.
Yeah, Pollen's going. Flashcat's going. Taffy's going. Silver's going. What am I looking at here?
Team MUJ is going.
Who's going?
Team MUJ.
Team MUJ is going. Yep. And I don't know who else is going. There's a bunch of people that usually go from Ohio that I know aren't going. And then Bob actually told me, he said there's some really I'm gonna say, look, I'm Strange the Clown and I spread love and positivity. But there are some people in this Juggalo community who might be, I'll call them nuggalos, new juggalos, who are posting their QR codes. Don't do that.
Oh, for the ticket. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, everybody wants to say, "Hey, look at, look, I got my ticket." But like me, I always crop, all the important stuff, especially the order number, anything QR code. Just be careful. I know everybody's excited. Like you said, especially new juggalos that want to post, and it's like, "Hey, this will be my first gathering or whatever." Just
Sure.
New Jallos.
New Jallos. Yeah. And
Nuggalos are weed heads.
Yeah. I'm thinking the weed is fine there, because literally, like, Bob and I watched a video and they were like throwing weed out, just like, they're like, who needs weed? And there's a bunch of like hippies standing there, and there's this guy and he's just like throwing it out, and he's like throwing gummies out. So I don't know why they would let one event do it and not another. Do you know what I mean? Wouldn't make sense. So I'm not so concerned about that. I'd be more
You don't know how to act on weed.
Or...
No weed for you.
Right. Exactly. But like, I hope people are not like destroying the property or the land or anything, because it looks really, really beautiful. It looks like he keeps it very nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that, of course, that we'll push, start, as the time gets closer, they just start posting. Let's be respectful of the place itself and all the nature that's around it.
Yeah,
because we're all just guests, and of course, who knows, that we might enjoy it and that we would want to come back, and we don't want to ruin that opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool they like that. I mean, I know people didn't want the location to change, but I think it's cool because there's different regions of the country and different people who probably didn't have an opportunity to go, and it's still kind of a drive, but it's close enough that they can go. And that's an experience that all juggalos should be able to have, not just people that live in Ohio or people that live near Ohio. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a great big family, so everybody should be able to go. Like when Bob went to Arizona and I saw like footage of like how crazy that crowd was, That's awesome. Like, I would never have known that. Like, I would never have known there were so many juggalos in Arizona, but obviously they're everywhere. They're very, very, like, hype in Arizona. Like, probably a lot of Arizona juggalos will be in Missouri. That's my guess. But, like, Ohio would be very far, right?
Yeah. Like you said, I mean, there's that it just gave opportunities to some, and it kind of dampened some other people's, but you know, we just have to take it in stride, and that we just, you know, like I said, it's a new area, you know, new memories to be made, and just, you know, let's all have a good time.
Yeah, I got to get a Jolly Roger flag. Where do I get one? Like a cool
Amazon. Like I saying, I was looking at some yesterday, and I seen a couple of cool ones, but the Hatchet Man one, I'm pretty sure that you can get that on a flag. That the one they have on the website.
On what website?
Just like custom flags. You know, they'll probably just ask for an image, and you just you know, have a picture of that Hatchet Man pirate guy and send it in like that, and then they'll make, because like I said, I mean, that my wife makes all this stuff for me, and all she does is just send them pictures, and you know, they can basically make any, you know, have anything made.
Well, if everybody's gonna be stealing each other's flags, then people should do that shit. Like, I should bring a Jolly Roger flag, but it's a custom flag, and it looks like Strange, right? But I have like an eye patch on it or something, and it's like, you know what I mean? It looks like Skull and Crossbones, but with like my makeup on it. You know what I mean? That'd be fun. Just saying. Or, not.
Yeah, I know. Taffy was mentioned that's a thing, I guess.
Yeah,
if you have one of the flags that you're supposed
there's
to
people that are like, I've heard there are people that are going to do that. They're gonna like be capturing each other's flags, and you can like capture back, or you can like be like, fuck it, you got my flag, I don't give a shit, or whatever. But I think that's fun. That's a fun thing to do because it's a different location. People like get to know each other or whatever. As long as they're not stealing each other's shit, then it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's all in fun, and just, you know, hopefully everybody's respectful that if you do want your flag back, that they'll give it back to you.
Right.
Because now you got me thinking, it's like, now I want to make a flag.
I know. And I think it was Taffy that said it last week, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. That's where I heard it on the live. She said something like, heads up, if you have a Jolly Roger flag, it's fair game or something like that. But you can like come steal it back or whatever. You can steal the flag. Right.
Come in like a ninja.
Right. But one more time, Bob. One more time.
What?
Before we go, tomorrow is Violent J's birthday. For everybody that didn't know, this commercial right here was written by Violent J. Every word in it is not a gimmick. It's absolutely real, and you can see it on our Instagram under Reels. And if you're going to reshare it, please reshare it as a reel, because the whole second half of the video gets cut off if you share it as a story. So play it one more time, Bob.
Okay.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is happening.
This is a message directly from the desk of General Violent J. By way of the emergency broadcast system. Mayday. 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 On the front lines, JCW has now officially gone to war. The enemy, any boring, lame, or corporate wrestling company around the world. Our mission's objective is simple: to continue bringing freedom and freshness to pro wrestling by way of JCW Lunacy every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Not only for the Juggalo Nation, but for all true wrestling fans around the world. And what better way to kick off this mission than with 3 massive strikes on the enemy? The first initial phase of battle will be Phase 1 air offense bombings. The location chosen for Phase 1 is the JCW Arena, also known as Harpo's in Detroit, Michigan. May 22nd, doors, 7 p.m. Wartime, 8 p.m. or 2000 hours. The The second initial phase of battle will be Phase 2, Ground Assault Tactics. JCW will feature its most powerful men and women on the ground in battle. Heavily trained soldiers and athletes. We're talking demolition, smashing teams and brigades capable of any and everything. The chosen location for Phase 2 is the Vault, located in Saginaw, Michigan. May 23rd, doors 7 p.m. wartime, 8 p.m. or 2000 hours. The third initial phase of battle will be Phase 3 advanced weapons and specialized training experts. The agreed upon location for Phase 3 is Greywall Hall in the state's capital of Lansing, Michigan. Wartime 7 p.m. JCW will unleash its special forces and hand-to-hand combat specialists. Men and women regarded as the sports elite, the Green Beret, Navy SEALs, and Delta Force level scholars of professional wrestling. Citizens, in these crucial times of war, we are looking for volunteers to help our cause simply by coming out, showing your support, and enjoying JCW Lunacy Live and on YouTube every Thursday at 7 p.m. Remember, all three of these shows are indeed absolutely free. However, some selective bomb-ass seating is available for purchase. We cannot do this without your help. We are fighting this war every day for your freedom to continue enjoying JCW Lunacy. And it's not an easy fight. We seriously need you to bring recruits, friends, families, fucking strangers. Bring everyone, even the roaches that live in your home. JCW needs all the help we can get if we're going to survive, let alone win this war. Please help spread our name on your social medias. Post this very commercial. And again, please bring as many soldiers as you possibly can with you who also appreciate dope-ass impact professional wrestling. Do this for us, and we can and will absolutely win this war. As a family, together. Emergency broadcast over.
You guys better show up for Violent J. His birthday's tomorrow. Share the fuck out of that video. Share it everywhere. Share it fucking 100 fucking times, right? You can get it right on our Instagram reels. Fucking share the shit out of it. Because you know what? Violent J deserves a great birthday. He deserves the algorithm fucking loving JCW. Not only today and tomorrow for his birthday, but all the fucking time. It's his childhood dream. Let's support him, right? Let's all fucking post the fuck out of it. Annoy everybody. Just post it everywhere. Post as many things as you can. That's what I want to do. So I hope you guys are doing that. Bob,
this is my big heart for Cheese House and Taffy.
Here's my heart.
Love y'all. Whoop whoop. Love y'all.
You got a big heart. Oh, he's got this heart. He's got this. It looks more like a heart when I do it with my hands. Okay,
thank y'all for everybody pulling up. Love y'all, chat.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Spread love and positivity and smoke.
Yeah,
make sure that y'all give the, make sure that y'all give the Duke some big birthday shout outs tomorrow. Meatball Mamas Wednesday. Pull up, show love. Whoop whoop.
Meatball Mamas Wednesday advice show. So call in 313-444-8617. If you forget the number, it's on every thumbnail for Meatball Mama. So just check it out. Call us, ask for advice. We'll give you great, great advice. There it is, right there. So you just got to rewind it right there. Please call me and Flashcat. We give great fucking advice. We're not going to make fun of you. We're going to give you actual advice. So dig deep. Look at Bob up there. He's telling you it's fucking serious business. I'm standing on business, guys. Call that number 333-444-8617. From now all the way up until Wednesday, Meatball Mamas will be at, I think it's going to be at 8 p.m., either Central or Eastern. I'm not sure. I'm going to ask Flash about that. It's up to her. So that's it. That's all I got. Spread love. What do you got, Bob? You're on mute.
I got a flu thing.
You got the flu, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here then.
Yeah. Probably.
Ooh. Mac Clown Love.
Mac Clown Love, EC.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, see you guys on Wednesday. Me and Flash, Meatball Mamas. Don't miss it.
All right. Do you and your crew get together to watch JCW Lunacy every Thursday night? How about live stream?
You do a watch-along live stream of JCW Lunacy?
Then that means you're just as much of the party as we are. Send us some fresh footage of your Lunacy viewing party. Show us how y'all get down watching Lunacy, and we'll air you guys on the show. That's right, bitch. We're gonna be watching you, watching us. It's that simple. So go record some footage of your viewing party so we can view that shit too. Now, live streamers, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, or TikTok, even X, send us footage of your live stream in action and the address of how fans can watch along on your site or channel, and we'll officially make you part of the show.
Send footage and clips and we'll be Lunacy together.
Send clips and pic info about your shindigs to this address.